Hey guys, welcome back to another Eat to Empower YouTube video. Excuse today's amazing audio. My other stuff's not working and I am not a pro, so deal with it. Okay, so today we're going to talk about overcoming life's struggles to stay healthy. Today we're going to dive into this topic that hits home for everyone. We all have struggles. We all have something that is hard going on in our lives. And let me tell you, those struggles shouldn't be an excuse to neglect your health. If you're ready for some raw truth, a little bit of tough love, stick around. All right, so life is hard. We know this. There's no denying it. We all have our battles. Maybe you're juggling a demanding job, family responsibilities, financial stress, or possibly some health problems. It's easy to get overwhelmed and feel like you have time for nothing else, and I get it. But guess what? Everyone has something hard going on. Your struggles are real, but they're not unique. One thing that is more contagious than a good attitude is a bad one. And if you've ever surrounded yourself with people that make excuses for things or maybe have poor health decisions, you tend to fall and roll with them. And so if you find that you're making excuses, you're the only one that really is holding yourself back. It's not the excuse of anybody else. And this also goes hand in hand with owning your shit, right? No matter what's happening in your life, you should always find a way to eat healthy, work out, and take care of yourself. The biggest one is taking care of yourself. Your health should be a priority and not an afterthought. I get this. It's very easy to just say these words. I've definitely been in that position where it's easy to put others first or to have life just get crazy no matter where it's coming from. But you can't take care of your family, excel at your job, or enjoy life if you're not healthy. It's not about having time. It's about making time. Waking up a little bit earlier, meal prep on Sundays, find short workouts you can do at home. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to happen. We're so easy, again, at making those excuses to why we can't do something instead of just doing it. Finding the time to explain why something didn't happen. We could have done at least 5 minutes of a workout, 10 minutes of a workout, maybe a walk, making a better decision with our food. Small steps can lead to big changes. Starting off by making healthier food choices, replacing junk food, fast food, processed foods with healthier food choices, drinking more water, get up and move, even if it is only for a few minutes of your day. These small habits build over time and make a significant impact on your health. Yesterday already happened. You can't do anything about tomorrow, so today just try to be a little bit better and push yourself to be a little bit better each and every day. The biggest battle is in your head. It's in your mind. It's those voices. We've talked about that before. Those voices trying to convince you that you can't do life or you can't do something because life is too hard. Really changing our mindset around that to know that you can do hard things even when life is hard, and really knowing and believing in that, so you do take that step towards it, or even not even thinking that, just doing it. Getting up and going to the gym instead of stopping at a fast food restaurant, stopping at the grocery store and getting food that's already made, or a cold meal prep that is super easy. We're talking high protein tortilla wraps, steamable rice, fruits, veggies that are already pre-cut, you don't have to cut them, or frozen veggies. Talking about pre-cooked meats. There's grilled chicken, there's the rotisserie chicken, not the greatest for an everyday choice, but if you're in a pinch, that's a great option. Cold cut meats, jerky, pre-cooked chicken or turkey sausages, turkey bites, anything that has a big portion of protein and lower fats. And then getting some nut seeds, nut seed butters, avocados for those healthy fats. And that is better than going to a fast food restaurant and thinking we might be making a healthy decision by having the turkey club, but when we're really looking at the additional additives in that meal, it is a lot more complex than the simplicity of going to the grocery store and just getting a single item of food. So really trying to adjust that mindset. You have the ability to push through mental barriers that are stopping you from being a little bit better, from taking that next step. The first step is telling yourself that you can do it and following through. When you follow through, you're proving to yourself every day that you can do this stuff. And that builds confidence. When you surround yourself with people who support you and hold you accountable, they share your goals. This is with friends, family. It is such a great community and people that want to see you succeed. I am sure. There's a lot of people out there that have people around them that are stuck in these places of unhealthy decisions, whether you're living with family that are making their own unhealthy choices and it's a challenge for you, or you have friends and family that drink a lot and eat foods that don't necessarily align with your healthy choices that you want to make. It can be super challenging. But when you start to surround yourself with people that are in line with where you want to go, the healthy decisions that you want to be, or the person that you want to be, there's that encouragement and that accountability, and it can make a huge difference. And remember, you're not doing this alone. There are plenty of people that, whether they're just starting in their fitness journey, in their health journey, or they're along in their journey, you can surround yourself with those types of people and it will pull you to be the person that you want to be, making those healthier choices, living a healthy life. The reward for pushing through these struggles, whether they're mental, physical, it is worth it. You'll feel stronger, more energetic, and have more confidence. You'll be better equipped to handle life's challenges. What I mean by that is when we talk about telling yourself to do something or telling yourself that you can do something and following through and proving to yourself that you can do it, that is building up this sense of not only confidence, but empowering yourself. And you'll be able to face harder challenges that arise. If you have ever been in a situation where you're overweight, you can't seem to do anything, you're struggling to stay on track with eating right, or you're doing good at eating right, and then something hard comes up and you just don't have the capacity to face that, that is where, if you had that consistent showing up for yourself, proving to yourself that you can do hard things, that's where you start to build that armor around those life's challenges, and you have the ability to face those. And most importantly, you'll be healthier and happier, which is big. The most important conversations you'll ever have are the ones with yourself. Making those conversations positive and empowering, and making sure that you're not speaking to yourself in an ill manner. You're not speaking down to yourself. Even if you have a mishap or something came up and you didn't like the way you reacted or whatever, if you speak to yourself in a non-loving manner, you're going to continue to treat yourself that way. You're going to, without maybe acknowledging it on the forefront, it's just in the background, you're making life choices and decisions without that love and appreciation for yourself, whether it be around food or not treating yourself right in your relationships with other people, not having correct boundaries and allowing to be mistreated, or not going to the gym because you don't feel like it's good, you're good enough to be in the gym, or you're too embarrassed, or whatever the case is. If you start to shift that mind towards having conversations with yourself that are more positive and more empowering, you're going to start to make those decisions just like that are positive, and they empower you even more. And when I talk about this stuff, like for me, like I get fired up, not only for myself, but for my clients. And you should be fired up and excited for life. You should be excited to want to be a little bit better. And because we only It's sad, but we have only one life to live. And it doesn't matter if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, it doesn't matter where you are in life. You can always make a change. You can always do a little bit better. And you should always be looking forward to things to come. You can't control that they're going to come, but if you can take care of yourself, you can honor yourself, be positive, be empowering, make good decisions, good healthy decisions, then those things should come to you. And you should want to work hard so you don't have any regrets. You don't want to be laying on your deathbed or knowing that you're going to pass, or whatever the case is, and look back on life and be like, I had so many regrets. I should have started taking care of myself earlier. I should have done this. And that's the cycle that I do see with a lot of people that are getting to an age that maybe health concerns are coming up or something health related did happen. We should not be in the position where we look back and think we should have done something. We should have. Get fired up about the possibilities of the things that you can do. You just have to put in the work to make them the reality. And that's with anything. If you've ever worked hard for anything, whether it be schooling, to get a job, to make a family, like, things just don't come easy. You have to work for them. You have to work hard. And I really hope this fires you up. Yeah, I love when I hear people talk about ambitious goals. Something that is like, people look at you like side-eyed, being like, oh, did you really just say that? That is exciting. That to me tells me that person has passion, that person has something that they want more than what they already have. And the fact that you want to have something that is greater than what you have, that means that you will not settle. You just have to put in that work, and you should get fired up about it and excited to do it. For instance, I just had a call with a possible client who is nearing 40, and when she turns 40, she wants to run a marathon. That is super exciting. Yeah, let's fucking do it. And for myself, like, I'm 40. I don't feel 40, but I also feel like every opportunity that for myself, like, I try to approach it of, if I only have this time right now, how am I going to best spend it? And I'm not perfect. I still look back on some days, I was like, okay, that's where I can be a little bit better. And then the next day comes up and I try to be a little bit better. I try to be more present. I try to make sure I'm having better conversations and I'm not just dived into my work or whatever the case is. And you're never going to be perfect. There's never going to be, okay, this is the day where I hit perfection. No, because life, the best thing about life is that there is always a continual basis to be a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. There's no cap on life. There's no cap on anything. And that should be super exciting for most people. I hope. Thanks for watching today's video on overcoming life struggles to stay healthy. Remember, everyone has hard times, but that's no excuse to neglect your health. Take small steps, stay accountable, and push through those mental barriers. If you found this video motivating, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, Eat to Empower, and share your struggles and successes below. If you feel like you need to stay accountable or you need help in that region, if it's nutrition, fitness related, anything like that, reach out to me.